What's going on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're seeing this video? Another video of a 24 Grand Highlander. This particular model here is an XLE. It does have some additional goodies though. You may notice it there, but yeah, it has a panoramic sunroof. Interestingly enough, you only have the option of no sunroof or panoramic sunroof. Personally, I wish that they had the option to have the single sunroof like the previous generation, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. It also comes standard with 18-inch wheels. You can upgrade these to a blackout package, which will add black wheels, also black emblems. Something really nice too. So you have keyless entry on all four doors, so you can lock it by simply putting your hand over it, unlock it by putting your hand through it. This one in particular has the captain chairs. You do have the option for $0 to upgrade to the bench seating. Now you'll notice a lot of USB-C ports at work compared to the traditional USB. Do have some easy access going to that back end right there. You can see how it just easily moved to the back. Also for your passengers riding in the third row, they can just move this simply up and actually move the seat completely forward. As you've seen in my previous videos, tons of legroom in the back. Go in here. We'll jump in here. And we'll bring this back here. Now, granted, I'm not too tall, but if I stretch my legs there, you know, still have a good amount of room. And you can also, I'll try to move back over here. You can actually recline this seat further back. So that way, someone can actually sit comfortably back here versus being straight up to where your knees are touching right there, right? But you can also move this seat forward, you know, in case you want to get additional space in that third row. And again, you pull this lever and it's easy to get in and out. And here's the USB-Cs. Find one on either side in the back end. Go ahead and exit out of here. Coming back to the seat, kind of showing you a couple other little things. So when you put it down there, you'll notice you have 1 and 2. So if we hit 2 right there, it'll lay down that seat flat. If we hit this number 1, then you have the option to move this forward or back. And then of course you can lock it in place. Gain more space in the rear there, right? They still maintain the AC vents at the very top. Now, something to take notice, the XLE model does not appear to have sorry about that, guys, kind of fumbled there, but it doesn't have foot activated lift gate. So right here you're gonna actually find 2 buttons. Probably easier to show you here. So the first one right there is to actually open the lift gate. The second one there is you can actually unlock your doors, which is pretty neat there. You know, say your kids are running around to the other side. Now, another thing why I stopped it there too is you can actually set your height in case you weren't already familiar with it. So here, say that this is the height that you preferred, that you wanted, you can just hold this down. Once you hear that double tap right there, this is your new height. So when you go to open it, it'll open up to that specific height. But again, say that you want to go ahead and raise it. We'll go all the way right there, for example. Same thing, double tap there, or click, whatever you prefer. Time, and as you can see, it raised further out. So tons of space back here overall. Now continuing showing you the interior here, one of the things that some people may not show is down here, the little compartment. So you have your jack, you have the little cover shade, and as you can see here, it is a compact spare tire. It's a little difficult to raise this here while holding this, but you can kind of see your spare. It's not a full-size spare, but it's not a donut either. Coming into the driver's side, gotta show the infotainment system here, as well as the dash, where your cluster is. So they try to, I guess, simplify this. So we'll hit back. So similar to some of the older Toyotas, where you can scroll up and down, you can toggle through a variety of different things. So, for example, a little leaf icon will tell you your average fuel economy or per trip, depending on how you prefer it. You'll have to go into the sub settings to adjust that. Got a compass there. Now within each one, you can see those little dots at the bottom right there. You can toggle between those. The adaptive cruise, I'll show you that right there on the actual steering wheel. So another thing, you know, jumping on this side versus that, just because it pertains. So if you hit the mode, you have adaptive cruise mode, and then you have cruise control mode, right? The difference being cruise control mode is regular cruise control, not adaptive, right? Another thing, to set your cruise, this is set, you know, so that's something that we recently learned. It's a little different there. That's your lane departure warning with steering wheel assist. And then this, of course, is your gaps that you can preset. Oh, we got to switch the mode to adaptive. So you have 4 car links here. So you can notice it there towards the back end. 3, 2, 1, and then back to 4. Scrolling down here, you can actually toggle through your music, your trips, all your settings in terms of all your Toyota safety sense. Definitely go through that in detail at another time. Oh, we'll go back to your settings. Actually, I will show you. We go right here, you can actually change your meter type. Right now it's under sporty. You can change it to tough, or you can also change it to smart. So it kind of changes that cluster on the outside. Also, something really neat right there, it does have that speed limit warning, which is pretty neat because it uses a camera right here mounted on the opposite side of the view mirror to actually physically read a road sign. Coming up here, you have all your controls to open up just your shade specifically, open up your sunroof here and there. And then for your doors controls, or just to turn on your lights. This is your dash cam, if it does come equipped. It is a $4.99 option. Here's your massive display. You have, well, you can't see it, but at the top here you'll have either wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, also wireless. This right here is if you want to subscribe to the navigation. Now it is cloud-based navigation, which is pretty neat. So it'll update through the waves of the air, kind of like your phone does. In the case event that you do lose signal, you know, somewhere, it already has a map downloaded, you know, so you can use it as regular GPS. You have your music icon here. You can tune between AM, FM, XM radio stations. I apologize, I saw something on my nail there. Anyways, right here you can preset your favorites as well. You can toggle between AM, FM, XM stations. So for example, let's just go to 80s, right? Something super simple, super easy. You know, you can hit this edit here. You can take off any stations you don't like. You can hit the done editing, or say that you do like that station. We can hit that little love right there, the little heart, and it'll become a favorite station. So right here where you go to actually change your stations, if we click it, you can see it's going to toggle through your favorites instead of having to go through each individual station. Now, something that you can do as well, which is pretty neat, you can actually Bluetooth two phones at once. Technically, one will be under CarPlay, the other one will be under regular Bluetooth. So if you both get a call, you know, granted not at the exact same time, but say that one person gets a call, you know, either phone will actually sound out through the entire car itself, which is really neat. These are your trips, climate, and then right here you have all kinds of different toggles. Lots of information. One of the biggest ones that I like showing people right here is this vehicle customize. You go to your door control. If you ever wondered, you scroll up, and when you go to unlock your door using the smart access, you can hit that one. You can do all doors or just your single door, whatever your preference is there. There's a lot of little things that you can control as well. Different timers you can preset. Oh, I guess that one doesn't go up and down, but kind of going down through the AC, everything pretty standard stuff. You do have dual climate control, heated seats, all this would be standard there. USB-Cs, wireless charger for your cell phone, different driving modes, automatic start stop, very deep compartment, a lot wider than your traditional Highlander. Another charging port there. But yeah, this does sum up most of your interior, not in a ton of detail of course, but kind of gets you an idea of what a Grand Highlander does have to offer. If you have any questions, you can always post it in the comments. Let me know if you'd like to know anything in specific. At the time of this recording, this one does happen to be available. This is, even with the panel sunroof, still under $50,000. So that is a great value overall. This one here is the windshield pearl. Y'all have a great day. Talk to you later.